We are coming to you live from the Russell Tisa Garcia Auditorium in Jangriga on a beautiful and gorgeous Saturday night to bring you any BL matchup between Griga Dream Ballers and Kaya Western Ballers. I am Reynald Gawat, and it's a pleasure to be inside the broadcast booth to bring you this one into your living room. It's going to be an exciting one. The Kaya Western Ballers coming off a loss last week to the Orange Walk Running Rebels, while Griga Dream Ballers won on the road against Corazal Spartans, and so under their new head coach Derek Margam, they will be looking to make it two straight wins, while Kaya Western Ballers will be looking to get back in the win column. In their last meeting, Kaya Western Ballers going up against Easy Investment Griga Dream Ballers inside the auditorium here in San Ignacio. It was Kaya Western Ballers with the 86-74 win. It was Mark Garden who had 23 points to go along with 11 rebounds and 2 steals in the win. Victor Evans also had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Glenson Lopez had 20 points to go along with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal in the win. In the loss, it was Jihad Wright who had 18 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 steals, and 1 block shot. Deshaun Brackett had 17 points to go along with 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and Antonio Flowers had 14 points to go along with 7 rebounds. So, in the head-to-head matchup, Riga will be looking to even it up at 1 game of each year in the regular season. It was a huge win for Griga last week against the Corazal Spartans as they are in the playoff hunt, and tonight it's a must-win situation for Easy Investment Griga Dream Ballers if they are supposed to make that run for the fourth and final playoff spot here in the 2026 NEBL season. So it's going to be a pretty interesting one. And when we look at the last outing for the Kaya Western Ballers, I mentioned it was a 64-79 loss to the Orange Walk Running Rebels. It was Glenson Lopez in that ballgame who had 23 points to go along with. He went 10 of 18 from the field for 55.6%. He was 0 for 3 from behind the 3-point line. He went 3 out of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He did that in 32 minutes. For Mark Garden, he had 20 points in the loss. He was 7 out of 18 from the field for 38.9%. 2 out of 4 from the 3-point line for 50%. He went 4 out of 6 from the free throw line for 66.7%. 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal in 38 minutes. Victor Evans had 12 points. He was 4 out of 18. Horrible shooting for Victor Evans in the loss. He went 22.2% from the field. 1 out of 8 from the behind the 3-point line for 12.5%. 3 out of 7 from the free throw line for 42.9%. He had 10 rebounds to go along with 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and he did that in 40 minutes. For the Orange Walk Running Rebels, for the Griga Dream Ballers, it was a 77-64 win over Corazal Spartans. In that win, Arik Nicholas had one of his best games. He had 25 points. He went 8 out of 14 from the field for 57.1%. 3 out of 7 from behind the 3-point line for 42%. 6 out of 8 when it comes to free throws for 75%. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 blocks in 28 minutes. Deshaun Brackett had 16 points in the win. He went 6 of 11 from the field for 54.5%. 2 out of 4 from behind the 3-point line for 50%. 2 out of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 steals in 27 minutes. Kirk Smith Jr. had 14 points. He went 4 out of 12 from the field for 33.3%. 3 out of 6 from behind the 3-point line for 50%. 3 out of 6 from the free throw line for 50%. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks in 30 minutes. So Griga Dream Ballers, they will have to bring their A game tonight. They will need another big outing from Arik Nicholas, from their big three, Deshaun Brackett and Kirk Shabba Smith. I don't think Jihad Wright will be starting this one tonight. So, and I'm not sure if he is on the roster for this game. So, Kai Western Ballers with leading scorer Mark Garden. He's averaging 24 points per game. He leads the league. Victor Evans is fourth in the league when it comes to points per game, averaging 19.3 points per game. Lindsay Lopez is eighth, and he's averaging 16.8 points per game. When we look at the easy investment Griga Dream Ballers, Arik Nicholas leads the Griga Dream Ballers in points per game. He's seventh in the league, averaging 16.9 points per game. And he's the only player for the Griga Dream Ballers who is in the top 10 when it comes to scoring. So we'll take a look at the starting lineup. We have Arik Nicholas, Deshaun Brackett, Kevon Laurie, Jaheim Seago, Kirk Smith Jr., and they're coached by their new head coach, Derek Morgan. Now we look at the starting lineup for the East for Kai Western Ballers, and they're going to be going with Mark Garden, Lindsay Lopez, Victor Evans, Jared Moses, and Elvis Usher Jr. getting the start tonight for Coach Karim Juan. So we are just about ready for tip-off from inside the Russell G. Garcia Auditorium here in the culture capital, Bangriga. See Teddy Andrew in, one of the officials for tonight's game. And as soon as the live stat is up, I will be giving you who will be officiating this game. San Pedro Tiger Sharks, they won last night in impressive fashion, 115 to 88 over the Corozal Spartan. So Coach Rico Black is back on the winning track after a huge win last night. So far, San Pedro Tiger Sharks has scored the most points in a single game, 115 points. And we are just about ready to go. Dwight Cale is making sure that the jersey top is tucked into the shorts before the player enter onto the court. And so we are about ready for action. Let's see how this one will play out tonight. And it's Kirk Smith Jr. against Jordan Moses for the tip-off. And we are on the way with the home team controlling the tip as the ball is being handed off to Deshaun Brackett. Brackett from behind the three-point line. The first shot is no good. Rebound claimed there by the big man Jordan Moses, I should say. And it will be Western Ballers basketball on the jump ball. Victor Evans with the basketball. Guarded here by Kirk Smith Jr. Elvis Usher. Mark Garden pulls up. Left elbow as he gets it to go. First points of the game goes to Mark Garden. As I mentioned, comes into tonight's play averaging 24 points per game, and he leads the league when it comes to scoring. Kirk Smith Jr. for three. Got it! And the fans continues to file into the Russell Chiste Garcia Auditorium. Lindsay Lopez loses the basketball to Deshaun Brackett, who gets the easy layup. So a careless pass there at the time from Victor Evans to Lindsay Lopez. Mark Garden. Kevon Lowry defending. Mark Garden misses Moses with the putback. It's no good. Glenson Lopez fights for the offensive rebound, but ball rolls off the fingertip of Glenson Lopez. Deshaun Brackett crosses the timeline. Goes to Kevon Lowry. Jaheim Seager from the free throw line. It's good. Jaheim Seager will need to score in this one tonight to give the Griga Dream Ballers a chance to pull off the home win. Screen set there by Moses. Victor Evans cross court to Elvis Usser Jr. He goes back to Mark Garden. Garden at the free throw line. Mark Garden with the one-hand shot, no good. Rebound claimed there by Jaheim Seager, who once played for Kyle Western Ballers. Nicholas for three, in and out. He also played in the BEBL season for the Kyle Western Ballers, talking about Arik Nicholas. Ball goes to Moses. Moses will launch a three. No good. Ball tipped in there by Mark Garden. Oh, sorry, it's not a tip in, but very good effort there by Mark Garden on the offensive glass. Jaheim Seager for three. No good. Air ball. Glenson Lopez goes down, draws the foul. He will be at the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. So the crew chief tonight is Telly Andrewen. Umpire 1 is Dwight Cato. First free throw is up and it's good. And umpire 2, Carl Catus. One more to go for Glenson Lopez as he makes good on both free throws. It's a 7-4 ball game with 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Deshaun Brackett. What a beautiful bounce pass to Kevon Lowry, who thought he was fouled. No whistle, but he gets the layup to go. Lopez now brings it up the floor. The screen set there by Moses. Lopez using the screen. Lopez goes strong. No good. Air ball. The putback by Mark Garden as he attacks off the offensive glass. Brackett kicks it to Nicholas. Who swings it to Seager. Seager with the bullet pass to Kevon Lowry. He gets the layup to go. Assist goes to Jaheim Seager. And a beautiful finish there from Kevon Lowry. No defense so far on both sides of the court. That was too easy there for Mark Garden. Mark Garden shooting 51.2% from the field. That's 5th in the league. Jaheim Seager will launch a 3 ball. No good. Rebound. Kirk Smith Jr. He draws the foul on Jordan Moses. So Kirk Smith Jr., the strong offensive rebound, will go to the free throw line shooting free throws. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Smith makes good on the free throw. It's now a 12-8 ball game, a 4-point lead for the home team, the easy investment Griga Dream Ballers. Victor Evans yet to score in the first quarter. Victor Evans tucked it out to Mark Garden for 3. Got it! Mark Garden from distance. Beautiful stroke there from Mark Garden. Kirk Smith for three. No good. Jordan Moses claims the rebound. He hands it off to Victor Evans, who crosses the timeline. Evans pulls up a three. No good. Air ball. Nicholas with the rebound goes with the long outlet ball, almost intercepted by Victor Evans as Kirk Smith for three. Got it! Kirk Smith Jr. with the three ball. 4:56 to go in the first quarter. Ball swings to Elvis Usher Jr. Nicholas defending. Up top to Glenson Lopez. The screen set there by Jordan Moses. Lopez drive. Lopez coming back to Moses. Blocked by Arik Nicholas, but foul call there on Nicholas. Arik Nicholas is third in the league when it comes to block shots. He averaged 1.7 per game. Time he thought he had the clean block, but he got the arm of Jordan Moses looking for his first points as he gets the first free throw to go. One more for Jordan Moses. Second free throw is up, and it's also good. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Jaheim Siego, top of the key. Met there by Moses. Goes baseline. And he gets the layup to go, draws the foul. What a strong move that time from Jaheim Siego. Wouldn't be denied by Jordan Moses. Aggressive baseline move there by Jaheim Siego. Kevin Lowry out of the ball game. We see Corwin Palacio has checked into the ball game for Western Ballaz. Also number 2, that's Jihad Wright, is on the floor for Riga Dream Ballaz. It's an 18-13 ball game, a 5-point lead. Victor Evans with the basketball. That there by Deshaun Brackett. Now picks up there by Kirk Smith Jr. Here comes the shot. No good. Rebound. Brackett. Brackett will bring it up the floor as he hands it off to Arik Nicholas, who finds Kirk Smith Jr. for three. Got it! Kirk Smith Jr. from the same spot. And we have a timeout taken by Coach Karim Juan. And Riga Dream Ballaz looking very alive here in the first quarter, as they lead by 8. NEBL on TNC is brought to you by the National Channel, your entertainment station. And the fans here entertained here in the first quarter by the aggressive play of Kirk Smith Jr. 7 points in the quarter for Kirk Smith Jr. 2 out of 3 from the field for 66%, and that includes 2 3-pointers. So far, Mark Garden with 9 points as he leads all scorers in this one so far for Kyle Western Ballaz. Sorry, Kirk Smith Jr. with 10 points. Sorry, that's 10 points. So he leads all scorer in the first quarter. Kevin Lowry with 4. Jaheim Siego with 5. Mark Garden inbound to Victor Evans. Evans. Corwin Palacio. Elvis Usser Jr. Glenson Lopez, Deshaun Brackett right there like glue on Glenson Lopez, who goes with the reverse. It's no good. Ball tips around. Corwin Palacio loses the basketball. Picked up by Arik Nicholas. Arik Nicholas, Jaheim Siego with a difficult shot. As Victor Evans picks up the loose ball. Outlets to Elvis Usher Jr. for three. Got it! Elvis Usher Jr. first points of the ball game, and it's a three ball. Kirksman Jr. being pressed there by Mark Gard. Jump shot from the free throw line. Right elbow is good. 12 points in the ball in the first quarter for Kirk Smith Jr. Screen set by Corwin Palacio. Corwin Palacio runs into Ciego, draws the foul. Let's see if it's an offensive foul. I believe the basket is good. Let's take a look at it once again. Oh yeah, he extended that left arm. That should have been an offensive foul. But basket counts. He's at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. As we see, Smith has checked into the ball game. Zoran Smith. Palacios' free throw is up, and it's no good. Kirk Smith Jr. claims a defensive rebound. Jihad Wright will attack. Pulls up at the free throw line. Kirk Smith Jr. puts his head down, and he draws the foul. So Derek Morgan has replaced Steven as the head coach for the Easy Investment Ballaz. So ball is sidled to Riga with 11 on the shot clock. Now 14 seconds put on the shot clock. Ball handed off to Jihad Wright. He's a bad mama jamma. Jihad Wright from Jahim Ciego. Victor Evans attack, draws the foul. So Stephen Martin Williams, he was the head coach of the Easy Investment Ballaz, and this is the second game for Coach Derek Morgan. 2:23 to go here in the first quarter. And see that Jahim Ciego is going to get a breather. And Brandon Flowers has checked into the ball game. Victor Evans looking for his first points of the first quarter. As he gets his free throw to go. Arik Nicholas. Jihad Wright. Being pressured here by Zoran Smith. Right around Smith. Goes with the left hand layup. What a move there by Jihad Wright. Lindsay Lopez for three. Got it! Pulls up at the free throw line, Deshaun Brackett, and that's a home court rim right there. Took about 4 or 5 bounces around the rim and finally well through. Victor Evans. Kirk Smith Jr. defending. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Evans goes baseline with that pass to Zoran Smith, who finds Mark Garden, who drives, goes off the glass, no good. Corwin Palacio getting a touch on the ball. Loose ball picked up by Jihad Wright. He finds Nicholas. Here comes Nicholas with the finger roll as he gets it to go. 31-23, an 8-point lead. Riga looking very sharp here in the first quarter. Lopez drives, no good, but Kirk Smith Jr. picks up the foul. Spencer Lopez will be at the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. Lopez with 5 points here in the first quarter. Lopez. Free throw is up, and it's no good. Lopez comes into tonight play 8 in the league, shooting 62% from the free throw line, but that time he missed that free throw. Jihad Wright, and it's good. Jihad Wright using that baseline very well as we have 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Victor Evans goes baseline, slips, and the foul is called on Kirk Smith Jr. That's his second foul. Something for Coach Morgan to think about. Victor Evans will be at the free throw line as the easy investment we got to Ballaz over the limit. Jamie Carvajal has checked into the ballgame for Coach Karim Juan and the Western Ballaz. Evans free throw. It's no good. Victor Evans is first in the league from the free throw line, shooting it at a 77.4% clip, but he missed the first of 2. Second one is up, and it's good. It's an 8-point lead. $17 to shoot. Arik Nicholas goes with the right hand. What a move there by Arik Nicholas, showing what he's made of. Ball stolen. Jihad Wright as Kevon Lardy picks it up. Arik Nicholas at the buzzer. Almost got it to go. 35-25, a 10-point lead. We'll take a break and we will be back. As we are back, getting ready for a second quarter action, a 10-point lead for an impressive looking Giga Dream Ballaz. That's Donnell Arzu on the floor. Brandon Flowers, no good. Rebound, Zoran Smith. He brings it up the floor. Smith pulls up at the 3-point line. Goes to Jamie Carvajal. Carvajal being defended here by Donnell Arzu, who goes to Zoran Smith. Victor Evans picked up there by Jihad Wright. The screen set by Jordan Moses. Evans for 3, in and out. Strong rebound there by Kevon Laurie. Two outlets to Donnell Arzu. He finds Flowers, who goes back to Arzu. He swings it to Nicholas for 3. Got it! Arik Nicholas with the stroke from behind the 3-point line. Mark Garden. Donnell Arzu slipping the screen set by Carvajal. Here comes the shot. It's no good. Air ball. Rebound, Jordan Moses. Outlet to Victor Evans. Glass goes to Zoran Smith for 3. Can't make the corner 3. As the rebound is claimed there by Jihad Wright. Right around Carvajal. Donnell Arzu goes to Flowers up top to Arik Nicholas. Sidestep three, no good. Donnell Arzu fight for the offensive rebound, but it will be Western Ballaz basketball. It's a 13-point lead, 8:29. I guess the call has been changed, so it will be Riga's basketball, and they have 14 seconds to shoot. Let's take a look. That ball looked like it went off Donnell Arzu fingertips. Wow. Arik Nicholas goes baseline, running to Moses. The jump shot is good. Step back jump shot there from Arik Nicholas. Arik Nicholas just lighting up the scoreboard. Mark Arden. Turnover. Kevon Laurie picked the pocket, but he gives it right back to Mark Garden and Western Ballaz. Here comes Mark Garden as he pushes. Mark Garden goes off the glass, get the layup to go. And the foul call there on Mark Garden. You can hear Coach Derek Morgan saying to his players, don't go for the home run, meaning that the long outlet passes there not working here in the first half. Donnell Arzu hands it off back to Arik Nicholas. And it's a turnover. 7:43 to go in the first half. Riga fans here out in numbers tonight to witness this one. Victor Evans goes to Mark Garden. Kevon Laurie defending. Mark Garden using the screen set by Jordan Moses. Mark Garden with the fancy footwork, missed the layup. Last touch goes off Mark Garden from point blank range. He missed that easy layup. The NEBL on TNC is brought to you by Atlantic Bank, building the future together. A 13-point lead, Deshaun Brackett. And Deshaun Brackett goes with the right hand, using the screen set there. Basic basketball for the Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. Carvajal. Victor Evans. Jihad right defending. Swings it to Mark Garden in the paint. Mark Garden, no good. The tip, no good. Rebound. Jihad right. Deshaun Brackett for three, no good. Mark Garden with the defensive rebound as he hands the ball off to Victor Evans, who crosses the timeline looking for Jordan Moses. Ball intercepted by Kevon Laurie, who will take it all the way. No good. The tip is good. An aggressive Kevon Laurie with the steal. Missed the first attempt, got his own rebound, and put it back. Moses. Match up here against Flowers, and the foul will be called on Brandon Flowers, so Moses will go to the free throw line where he will be shooting 2 free throws. Jordan Moses with 2 points in the first half. The NEBL on TNC is brought to you by Smart, bringing people together. 17-point lead. The first free throw is up and it's good. 3 for 3 from the free throw line for Jordan Moses. One more for Jordan Moses. It is up and it's good. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Kirk Smith checks back into the ball game. 2 fouls. Deshaun Brackett with the basketball there. So Kirk Smith Jr. will have to be careful not to pick up his third foul here in the first half. Ball remains with the Giga Investment Giga Dream Ballers. Looking for the lob, no, and that's a turnover. Ball picked up by Mark Garden. Mark Garden goes with the sidestep, no good. Ball tips around. Mark Garden between the lines of the Giants, hands it off to Glinson Lopez. Lopez, and no foul. But the ball touched a Giga Dream Ballers player, so it will be Western Ballers basketball. 5:54 to go in the first half. Mark Garden inbound. Vince Lopez. Jaheim Siego defending. On a spin and a block there by Jaheim Siego. Kevon Lowry! What a bad mama jamma, Kevon Lowry. The long outlet goes over the outstretched hands of Jordan Moses, and Kevon Lowry is pumped, folks. Kevon Lowry feeling it tonight. Kevon Lowry with 8 points in the ball game. As we take a look at it once again. Woo! Assist there for Deshaun Brackett. He is first in the league. Talking about Deshaun Brackett, averaging 5.1 assists per game. And that dunk forces Coach Karim Wan to take a timeout as they're down 17 points, and we see assistant coach Reese there trying to pump some energy into the Western Ballers players. The NEBL on TNC is brought to you by DigiWallet, making financial inclusion possible. So it's all Giga Dream Ballers here in the first quarter, in the first half, I should say. NEBL on TNC is brought to you by RFNG Insurance. As we resume play with 5:33 to go in the first half. Deshaun Brackett. Jaheim Siego with the basketball. Jaheim Siego at the free throw line. Goes back to Brackett, who swings it to Kirk Smith Jr. for the three. And that's three balls in the first half for Kirk Smith Jr. Evans puts his head down, drives, layup, no good, but right there to clean it up is Mark Garden off the offensive glass. Siego step back for three. No good. Mark Garden with the rebound. Mark Garden, top of the key. And that would be the third foul on Kirk Smith as Garden went with the up fake. Kirk Smith bite on the up fake. So he'll be shooting 3 free throws. Mark Garden is 5th in the league when it comes to free throw shooting. Shooting it at 68.1% from the free throw line. So a timeout is being taken there by Coach Derek Morgan. Smart play there by Mark Garden as he got Kirk Smith Jr. off his feet. Draws the foul. And he will be at the free throw line coming out of the timeout. The NEBL on TNC is brought to you by Rude Boy. Hashtag drink Rude. I want to send a good night shout out to my friend here, Mr. Sheldon Before. Take a look at some of the action from first half. Deshaun Brackett switches from left to right. And then Kevon Laurie with the monster jam. So we see that Coach Derek Morgan, he have this team believing now that they can make that run for the playoff. First free throw. It's no good. Fifth in the league when it comes to free throw shooting. Second one is up. That's good. One more to go. We have 4:41 to go in the first half. 13 points to go along with 4 rebounds for Mark Garden. Second free throw is up, and it's good. Like I mentioned, he leads the league in scoring, averaging 24 points per game. Arik Nicholas back in the ballgame. Jaheim Siego. No good for Kevon Laurie. Had an open look, but couldn't get it to fall. Mark Garden goes between the legs. Mark Garden will attack. Mark Garden gets it to go with the soft touch. It's now a 14-point ball game. Western Ballaz looking to make a run here in the final 4 minutes of the first half. Deshaun Brackett. Lopez defending. Deep three. It's no good. Riga don't need to be shooting the deep three ball. They're giving Western Ballaz a break to get back in this one here in the first half. Victor Evans swings it to Zoran Smith. Smith brings it to the top of the key as he finds Glenson Lopez. The screen set there by Moses. Lopez will attack. Lopez! No good. Oh, yeah, ball. Jaheim Siego claims the rebound as he hands it off to Deshaun Brackett, who crosses the timeline. Swings it to Arik Nicholas. Bounce pass to Kevon Laurie. Deshaun Brackett wide open look. Couldn't get it to fall. And the fall called there on Glenson Lopez. That's Jihad Wright. And he leads the league when it comes to offensive rebound, averaging 5.5 offensive rebounds per game. He hits the deck. Nicholas for three. Got it! Arik Nicholas, and he is pumping it up tonight here with 12 points in the first half. Mark Garden will answer no. Long rebound comes out to Kevon Laurie. Outlet to Jihad Wright. Jihad Wright spins. Jihad Wright, no good. Mark Garden claims the rebound. Outlets to Victor Evans, crosses the timeline. Evans at the three-point line. Evans no good, off the front rim. Moses with the offensive rebound. Outlet to Mark Garden. Garden will push. Garden draws the foul. Couldn't get the layup to go, but will be at the free throw line shooting free throws. As the lead is up back to 17 points with 2:36 to go in the first half. Elvis Usher back in the ball game. So Mark Garden, he's at the free throw line. Mark Garden with 17 points in the first half. As he gets that one to go. 18 points for Mark Garden. 16-point lead. Dream Ballers. 14 on the shot clock. Going up top for Jaheim Siego. No good. Excellent pass, but Jaheim Siego couldn't finish. Lopez will attack. Lopez goes off the glass as he gets around Kevon Laurie. Two minutes to go in the first half. Nicholas for three, no good. Rebound, almost a turnover. Victor Evans, he finds Elvis Usher Jr., who tried to get that bounce pass to Jordan Moses. And see Coach Carlin Juan is saying that the ball was tipped, but I don't believe so. As we have a timeout on the floor, and this timeout is brought to you by RF&G Insurance. Kirk Shabba-Smith with 3 fouls in the first half as he sits on the bench and watches the first half concludes with his team up. And he was very instrumental here in the first half. So it's a 14-point lead as Coach Reese trying to energize his troop. If they could get this down to a single-digit lead going into the second half, that would be great for the Kiowas and Ballaz. But I'm telling you, Easy Investment Weaker Dream Ballaz, they are clicking on all cylinders as we see Kirk Smith with 15 points in the half to go along with 3 rebounds. And he has been on the bench for at least 4 to 5 minutes now because of the 3 personal fouls. Quick hands there of Corwin Palacio, who was once teammate with Arik Nicholas. Arik finds Jihad right, no good. Ball tip. Last touch goes off Corwin Palacio, I believe. So let's see. I believe that the call will be changed. Let's see. Yes, it is Western Ballaz basketball. Lindsay Lopez with the basketball. Sean Brackett defending. Lopez, what a pass and a finish. Mark Garden blows the layup. Oh my, I thought he had that layup point blank. Sean Brackett. Jihad Wright goes back to Brackett. Brackett will go baseline with the floater. What a pretty shot there from Sean Brackett with the floater. Garden will attack. Garden gets that one to go. 57 seconds to go in the half. A 14-point lead. Deshaun Brackett with the basketball. So Arik Nicholas who swings it. Here comes the 3-ball. Air ball. I believe that's from Molina. I believe it is Molina who has checked in the ball game. Yes, it is. The air ball there from Kieran Molina. 38 seconds to go. Lindsay Lopez finds Mark Garden. Garden, Jihad Wright defending, one of the better defenders in the league. Mark Garden spins against Jihad Wright, and he draws the foul on Jihad Wright. Garden will be at the free throw line once again. 20 points for Mark Garden. 4 points short of his leading scoring. So he can attach 2 more points onto his 20 points here in the first half. First one is up and it's good. .4 seconds to go in half. Garden's second free throw is also good as he swishes both free throws. As Nicholas will bring the ball up the floor. Goes to Deshaun Brackett. Swings it over to Arik Nicholas, who goes back to Deshaun Brackett. Brackett will drive. Brackett will... Jihad right there to pick up the loose ball. And Jaheim Ciego off the offensive glass as he gets that putback. Victor Evans using that elbow. No call. Corwin Palacio tries to go with the jam as that ball was blocked by Arik Nicholas at the buzzer. And it's a 14-point lead. We'll go into the locker room. We'll be back. As we are at the half here inside Rosachista Garcia Auditorium, a 14-point lead for Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers, and we want to take a look at some of the numbers from the first half of tonight's ball game. As we can see, Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers putting up 56 points in the first half. 23 rebounds to 22. That's a plus one for Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. Plus 10 when it comes to assists, 13 to 3. Plus 1 in steals, 4 to 3. Plus 2 when it comes to block shot, 2 to 0. Fouls, 10. So Riga Dream Ballers, they were racking up the fouls in the first half, 10 to 5. Turnovers, plus 2 for Riga Dream Ballers, 6 to 4. They shot 33% from behind the three-point line. Western Ballers did the same. So the numbers were even there as we look at the leading scorers. As it was Kirk Smith Jr. who finished the first half with 15 points and 3 rebounds. He settled about 5 minutes of the first half. For Western Ballers, Mark Gardner had 22 points, 6 rebounds. So what a first half with 1 steal for Mark Gardner, who leads the league in scoring, averaging 24 points per game coming into tonight's play. It would be an uphill battle for Coach Juan and Western Ballers. And so when you look at the points, Mark Garden with 22, Kurt Smith Jr. with 15, Arik Nicholas, a fantastic first half for him with 12 points. Kevon Laurie had a monstrous dunk with 8 points. Deshaun Brackett with 8 points. Rebound, G. Jordan Moses with 7. Mark Garden with 6. Kevon Laurie with 5. Arik Nicholas with 4. Victor Evans with 4 and assists. Jaheim Ciego. He have more assists than the point guard. 4. Deshaun Brackett with 4. Arik Nicholas with 2. Donald Arzu with 1. And Kevon Laurie with 1. What we'll do, we'll go to a break. We have some highlights. Let's take a look at the highlights before we go to the break. So the first half was a very entertaining first half for the Griga investment, for the Griga Dream Ballers fans. So right from the tip, it was Griga who controlled the tip, and they never looked back. Western Ballers had one lead in this ball game, and that was a 2-point lead, the biggest lead in the first half for Investment Griga Dream Ballers, a 20 points lead. But Deshaun Brackett and Kirk Smith Jr., they were instrumental along with Arik Nicholas. As you see, Kirk Smith Jr. right here with one of his 3. He made 3 3-pointers in the first half. Lindsay Lopez right there with his 3-ball, or that's Elvis Usher Jr., sorry. But it was all Jaheim Ciego and the Easy Investment Griga Dream Ballers. And when Jihad came off the bench, he just fit right in to the game plan, immediately attacking the defense of Kyle Western Ballers. What we'll do, we'll go to a break, and when we come back, we will have second half action. We'll be back. And we're back as we are getting ready for second half action. A 14-point lead for the home team, Griga Investment Ballers. A glimpse of Coach Derek Morgan having a conversation with Crew Chief Teddy Andrewin. So let's see how this second half will play out for Coach Karim Juan. And going over the stats here while we were at the break, I noticed that Victor Evans, he is 0 for 5 from the floor with 3 points. All his points came from the free throw line. Also, their big man, Jordan Moses, he is 0 for 3 from the floor for 4 points. He have made all his free throws in the first half. So Kyle Western Ballers will need to get scoring in the second half from Victor Evans and also the big man Jordan Moses if they want to come back and win this game on the road. only played 3 players off their bench in the likes of Jamie Carbajal, Cohen Palacio, and Zoran Smith in the first half. So let's see if Coach Juan will use his bench a little bit more here in the second half. And it's Western Ballaz basketball to start the second half. Lindsay Lopez. Lindsay with 8 points in the first half. We'll need to pick it up here in the second half. Free throw line. Lindsay Lopez. No good. Rebound. Deshaun Brackett. He crosses the timeline. Kirk Smith Jr. 3 fouls in the ball game. Arik Nicolas wasting no time. In and out with the 3 ball. Here comes Mark Garden. He's in attack mode. Try to go all the way. The ball dribbles off his left leg. Arik Nicolas picks it up. Almost a turnover. Nicolas fumble the basketball. Deshaun Brackett cross court to Kirk Smith Jr. for 3. It's no good. Jaheim Siego, last touch goes off Jaheim Siego as he fight with Jordan Moses for the offensive rebound. So a minute has gone here in the second half. No scores from both sides of the court. Lindsay Lopez, the screen set there by Elvish Usher Jr. He will pull it back. Deshaun Brackett defending. Victor Evans. Evans goes to the basket. No good. Moses with the offensive rebound. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation. And it's just a tough night for Victor Evans as he's now 0 for 6 from the field. Deshaun Brackett. The screen set by Jaheim Siego. Kirk Smith Jr. goes to Jaheim Siego. Out to Kirk Smith Jr. for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Victor Evans. Evans goes with the long outlet as he finds Mark Garden who goes baseline. The kick. Elvis Usher Jr. wide open. No good. Arik Nicolas gains the rebound, crosses the timeline. He will push. Arik Nicolas goes all the way, draws the foul on Victor Evans. And Arik Nicolas will go to the free throw line where he will be shooting 2 free throws, looking for his 13th and 14th points from the free throw line. 5 out of 9 from the field for 55% as he gets the first free throw to go. Second one is up, and it's also good. So the first score for this third quarter comes from the free throw line. Lopez, the screen set by Moses, and it's an offensive foul called here on Jordan Moses as he set the screen, rolled to the basket, but he pushed off. Let's take a look at it once again. Let's see. Yes. As he stuck out the left shoulder. Kirk Smith in the paint. Arik Nicolas drives. Nicolas leaving it off to Kevon Laurie. What an assist there from Arik Nicolas. Victor Evans goes between the legs. Lindsay Lopez split the defenders. Goes with the finger roll. No good. Rebound claimed there by Arik Nicolas. He hands it off to Kirk Smith Jr. with the long outlet to Deshaun Brackett. Brackett goes back to Kirk Smith Jr. who swings it to Arik Nicolas. Arik Nicolas will drive. Arik Nicolas goes off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped out. Here comes Mark Garden. Garden will find. That's Lindsay Lopez who goes back to Mark Garden who blows the layup. And we have a whistle and a foul So sloppy basketball here in the third quarter. It should have been an easy layup, but Lindsay Lopez and Mark Gardner made it difficult. Mark Gardner at the free throw line. As he gets the first free throw to go. One more for Mark Gardner. His second free throw is up, and it's also good. The first 2 points, almost 3 minutes in the third quarter before Western Ballaz got their first 2 points. Arik Nicholas. Jaheim Segal thought about the 3 ball. Pulls up, no good. Last touch goes off. Kirk Smith Jr. And you can see how aggressive Western Ballaz, Green Dream Ballaz, they are here in the third quarter, looking to get every loose ball. Lopez attack. Kirk Smith Jr. outlets to Deshaun Brackett. Cross court to Kirk Smith Jr., who finds Jaheim Segal, who tried to go to the baseline. That was a difficult shot there for Jaheim Segal. He thought he was fouled, but that's a good no call there from umpire one Dwight Cadle. Lindsay Lopez. Mark Gardner. Turnover. Jaheim Segal outlet to Kevon Lowry, who gets the layup to go. Kyle Western Ballaz not taking care of the basketball here in the third quarter, as they find themselves down by 18 points. Mark Gardner will push the kick. 3 ball from Lindsay Lopez is no good. And it's all easy in Western Green Dream Ballaz here in the third quarter. Arik Nicholas will attack. And he draws the foul. And the foul will be called here on, let me see. That's not Aaron Allison, but Alizair Rayburn. As she has checked into the ball game for Coach Karim Juan, looking to find the piece that will mesh together to bring this one back. .7 rebounds, 3 assists for Arik Nicholas. Make that 15 points. With 1 more to go. And it's good. It's a 20-point lead. Ball almost stolen. Lindsay Lopez. Lopez gets that one to go off the glass, as Deshaun Brackett was looking for the offensive foul. Bodies all over the place, as Kirk Smith Jr. also went down as he tripped on the feet of Jordan Moses. 5:09 to go in the quarter, as you have a pause in the action so they can mop up the wet spot on the floor. Victor Evans held scoreless so far in the ball game. Deshaun Brackett getting a breather as Jihad Wright checks into the ball game. If Grieger can hold his score together, it will be a huge win for them. Kevon Lowry comes out to get it from Arik Nicholas. Nicholas finds Jihad Wright. He swings it to Jaheim Segal, who goes baseline, draws the foul. And you can see Grieger there just attacking the defense line of Western Ballaz. 7 points in the ball game for Jaheim Siego, looking for his 8 and 9 points from the free throw line. 3 rebounds and 5 assists. Free throw is up and it's good. And when it rains, it pours, and it is pouring inside the Russell Chiste Garcia Auditorium for Jaheim Siego and the Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. Second shot is up, and it's no good. Look at Jihad Wright. And like I mentioned, he leads the league when it comes to offensive rebounding. Jihad Wright averaging 5.5 offensive rebounds per game. That's huge. Victor Evans looking for his first points. Couldn't get it there, but Jaheim Siego picks up the foul. So he will go to the free throw line, where all his 3 points so far in the ballgame has come from the free throw line. I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And if you're watching this live feed tonight, happy Mother's Day to you. And look at the numbers for Victor Evans. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Second free throw is up, and it's good. He leads the league in free throw shooting. Victor Evans shooting it at 77.4% from the free throw line. So he's having a very good free throw shooting season so far here in the 2026 NEBL season. Arik Nicholas calling out a play. Kevon Laurie up high. Kevon Laurie spins. Kevon Laurie, and he gets it to go. And Laurie will be at the free throw line looking to complete the 3-point play. But what a spin against Zoran Smith. He left Zoran Smith in his tracks. The quickness of Kevon Laurie on display tonight inside the Carl Ramos. Sorry, not the Carl Ramos Stadium, but the Russell Chiste Garcia Auditorium. Is that a call that I would be coming back for football? We'll see about that. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist for Kevon Laurie as he makes good on the 3-point play. Victor Evans, top of the key. Tough defender, Jaheim Siego. Look at Kurt Smith flashing out. Swings it to Mark Garden. Jihad Wright. Mark Garden attack. Mark Garden goes off the glass. What a tough shot there by Mark Garden. Leading scorer, Mark Garden. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Kirk Smith going baseline. Wouldn't be denied. 24 points for Kirk Smith with 8 rebounds. Sorry, that's Mark Garden. Here comes the 3 ball. It's no good. Long rebound comes through Kevon Laurie. He hands it off to Arik. Nicholas goes left. Nicholas for 3. Got it! What a beautiful stroke there from Arik Nicholas. Lopez. Smith flashes out. The switch. Lindsay Lopez spins, slips. Ball goes to Riga Dream Ballers with the suffocating defense that time on Lindsay Lopez, who slips, loses the basketball. The NEBL on TNC is brought to you by Smart, bringing people together. And this team, this is a team that everyone thought that the way they're playing tonight, this was the expectation from the beginning of the season for the Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. Jaheim Siego with the tough shot. For some reason, it wasn't going right for the Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers, so management went out and they brought in a new coach, and the likes of Derek Morgan, who once coached this Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers team in both the NEBL and the BEBL, if I'm not mistaken, stand to be corrected. But look at how they are playing. They went out and they stacked their roster. Kevon Laurie with the easy layup. And this one is a runaway train, folks. This is a runaway train. Coach Karim Han does not have the answer tonight for this Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers team that Coach Derek Morgan has brought in some energy. They are well motivated, and it's showing here tonight inside the Russell Chisler Garcia auditorium. But to go back to what I was saying, management went out and they stacked this team with high profile players, talking about Jihad Wright, Kirk Smith. They brought in Arik Nicholas. They went out and they brought back Shaheem Siego. So they stacked this roster, and I thought that this team would have been walking through the 2026 NEBL season. But it wasn't so in their first 7 or 8 games. So a coaching change had to be made. Management went out and did that, and they are looking for the first time in this season to go with back-to-back wins. So, not to take anything away from Coach Stephen Murta Williams, because sometimes players they do things to make sure that they get rid of the coach. I'm not saying that the players from Riga Dream Ballers they did that, you know. But they're playing up to their level. They're playing up to their potential right now, having a 27 points lead, holding Victor Evans scoreless in this ball game. Jihad Wright outlets to Daniel Arzu, who has checked into the ball game. He goes cross court. Ball picked up by Mark Garden. Mark Garden will push. Victor Evans, will he get his first 2 points? And he seems to be hurt. But the defense that Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers they are playing tonight, folks, is just incredible. So the foul is called there on Kevon Laurie. And Victor Evans seems to be okay. 2:03 to go in the quarter. But Bong's of Dream Ballers is just getting to watch tonight. Kept coming off the road win against Corozal Spartans, and now they're at home and they're making a run for that fourth and final shot, and they are looking very, very good tonight. So Victor Evans will be shooting technical free throws as he missed the free throw. And he's asking for a change after shooting the free throws, I believe. So something is not correct with Victor Evans as he makes the second free throw, and he will be coming out of the ball game. He took a hit in the eye, his right eye. Still yet to score in the ball game. So let's see what is the call. Is it an offensive foul on Glency Lopez? Let's take a look. Yes, that should be an offensive foul as he pushed off Daniel Arzu. As long as the arms extend, the referee will call it. And that's what Glency Lopez did. He extended his arms in the body of Daniel Arzu. The Morgan trying to get the attention of the crew chief, Teddy Andrew, in. It's a 26 points lead for Riga Dream Ballers. So when we look at the leading scorer so far in the ballgame, Arik Nicholas with 19 points. He's 6 out of 11 from the field. And he's shooting it at a 54% clip. He's 3 out of 4 from 2-point range for 75%. Wow. And he's 3 out of 7 from behind the 3-point line for 42%. 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Here comes Vincent Lopez. Lopez pulls up. No good. Ball tips out. Jihad Wright claims the defensive rebound. Deshaun Brackett will bring it up the floor. Brackett swings it to Darnell Arzu. Siego goes out to Arzu for 3. No good. Jaheim Siego, he was on the baseline, so the ball will go to Western Ballers. So we have 4 players in double-digit scoring for Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. That ball tip. Almost a turnover. Donald Arzu, but Mark Garden control. Garden finds. That's no good there from Zoran Smith. The long outlet will find Jaheim Siego. Corwin Palacio defending. He's back on the floor for Coach Karim Juan. Jaheim Siego being watched there by Corwin Palacio. Siego. Jihad Wright. At the buzzer. Flowers gets that one to go. As the shot clock was winding down, Vincent Lopez draws the foul. Couldn't get the layup to go. And the foul will be called here on Donald Arzu. So we have Kirk Smith with 17 points, Arik Nicholas with 19 points, Kevon Laurie with 17 points, Jaheim Siego with 10 points. When we look at the Kyle Western Ballers, they have 2 players in double-digit scoring, Mark Garden with 26 and Vincent Lopez with 10. Vincent missed the first of 2 free throws. 33.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 for Vincent Lopez. As Donald Arzu will bring it up the floor. That's Aaron Allison, he's in the ball game. Brackett drives. What a shot there from Jihad Wright as he went high off the glass. Lopez attacks, swings. Elvis Usher finds Mark Garden, who draws the foul as he got Jihad Wright off his feet. But it's a 29-point lead. Mark Garden at the free throw line. One of 2 bright spots for Kyle Western Ballers. Looking for his 27th and 28 points from the free throw line to go along with 8 rebounds. And Aaron Allison seeing limited minutes as Alizer Raven has checked back on the floor for Coach Karim Juan. Garden free throw. No good. Off the back rim. A little bit too strong on the free throw. 1 more to go for Mark Garden. His free throw is up and it's good. As he split the free throw, Deshaun Brackett. Brackett outlets to Brandon Flowers at the buzzer. Let me see if that count. I'm waiting. Yes, it does. It is good. What a closer there for the third quarter for Brandon Flowers and Easy Investment Bigger Dream Ballers. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Ooh, that looked like that ball was still on his fingertips. But I am not sure if they have video replay here in the NEBL, but that ball looked like it was still on his fingertips. Let's take a look at it once again. That was just too fast. But nonetheless, it's good. And it's a 31-point lead, folks. 31.
Drop it like it's hot.
Easy. Accessible. Safe. Yours. Digi Wallet. Easy, accessible, safe, yours.
As we're back inside the Russell Chisler Garcia Auditorium here in the culture capital, Van Griega, it's the fourth and final quarter. And not a good outing so far for Victor Evans as he says scoreless in this ball game. Corwin Palacio leaving the first free throw short with one more to go. The largest lead for Kairos and Ballaz in this ball game in the first quarter was a 2-point lead, and after that, it's all Easy Investment Griega Dream Ballaz with the brilliant play of Kirk Smith Jr., Kevon Laurie, Arik Nicholas, as Victor Evans kicks it out. Here comes Rabin with the three ball. It's good. Alizier Rabin off the bench, getting his first 3 points. Donnell Arzu, who once played for the Belize senior men's football national team, but now he's on the hardwood as he drives, leaving that one shot blocked by Victor Evans. Arzu picks up the loose ball. No good. Ball tip to Kevon Laurie, who blows the layup and the putback. Kevon Laurie with a lot of energy off the offensive glass. Lopez against Arzu. Lopez swings. Rayburn, back-to-back three-pointer for Alizier Rayburn. And where was Alizier Rayburn in the first 3 quarters of this ball game? Bracket. Rayburn defending. Bracket. Blocked by Corwin Palacio. Out top to Jihad Right. Right in the paint. Goes with the floor. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Remember, he's the leading offensive rebounder in the league, averaging 5.5 offensive rebounds per game. Bracket missed the three-point shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Miscommunication between Rayburn and Garden. A 28-point lead, folks. Yes, you're hearing it right. He's an investment. We got Dream Ballaz big in this one. Kirksmith off the three ball. No good. Rayburn with the rebound. Here comes Glenson Lopez, keeping that ball from going out. Rayburn as he finds Moses. Moses blocked by Jihad Right. And he continues to show why he leads the league in blocks. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Victor Evans finally gets one to go. His first basket, folks, comes at the 7-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Kirksmith Jr. Flowers, no good. But right there is Arik Nicholas to claim the loose ball and get the basket off the glass. Jeremiah. Here comes Mark Garden. Victor Evans, no good off the three ball. Arik Nicholas claims the rebound. Bracket leaving that ball off to Jihad Right. Ball intercepted by Rayburn. Rayburn coming off the bench with a lot of energy. Here comes Glenson Lopez with an easy layup. That's the easiest bucket for Glenson Lopez tonight, folks. But I believe it's a little bit too late. Bracket goes cross court. Nicholas goes back to Bracket. Turnover. Evans will push. Mark Garden will attack. Mark Garden gets a finger roll to go. And we have a timeout taken by Coach Derek Morgan. As it's a 7-0 run by the Kiowasin Ballaz. But they're still down 24 points here in the fourth quarter as we have 5:59 to go in the ball game. This timeout is brought to you by RF&G Insurance. What a ball game we are seeing here tonight. An energized, easy investment. We got Dream Ballaz, new head coach. Now the fans here enjoying what they thought they would have enjoyed from the onset, from the opening tip of the 2026 NEBL season. Even in the huddle, you can see that the guys here are energized. And the energy is brought to you by Smart, bringing people together. So Coach Karim Juan with 5:59. I don't know if he have a rabbit in his hat to pull off the victory here. But down 24 points, you will have to get a lot of stops. So let's see if they could get a stop here. Arik Nicholas being sized up there by Glenson Lopez. Sean Brackett goes back to Arik Nicholas for three. Got it! I'm telling you, this man is on fire tonight from behind the three-point line. Mark Garden goes with the jam, but nothing there. At the other end, Kevon Lowry. Look at Kirksmith Jr. Lowry getting back on the floor, and we have a jump ball. Let's see, where does the possession arrow points? So Coach Karim Juan will have to go back to the drawing board and get ready for his next upcoming game. fans that follow Kaya Western Ballaz wasn't expecting this kind of ball game as they find themselves down 27 points with 5:26 to go. Victor Evans got his first points at 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. Lindsay Lopez will drive. Lindsay Lopez off the glass, leaving that ball short. Moses out to Victor Evans. He finds Rayburn. Rayburn with already 2 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter. And he draws the foul as he was tripped there by Deshaun Brackett with 5:05 to go in the ball game. And Verdes has moved on to the PLB closing season finals with a 2-0 win over Belmont FC. They are now waiting the winner of Port Loyola and Progreso. Progreso with a 2-goal aggregate over Port Loyola. That game will be on tomorrow inside the People's Stadium in Orange Walk. Will it be Verdes and Progreso once again? Could well be. No good off the 3 ball there from Rayburn. Ciego finds Smith. Smith goes back to Ciego. Ciego took his eyes off the ball, and it's a turnover. So it will be back-to-back loss for the Kaya Western Ballaz. They lost their final whole game of the season to Orange Walk Running Rebels. And now it's a blowout here on the road. What a move there by Deshaun Brackett, but he couldn't get that reverse to go. Look at Arik Nicholas going after every loose ball on the floor. Kevon Laurie. Smith thought about it. Smith gets it to go off the glass. Kirk Smith Jr., very impressive showing tonight. Victor Evans will try the 3 ball. He gets it to go. A little too late for Victor Evans and Kaya Western Ballaz. Arik Nicholas controlled this ball game. And that was a pass from Deshaun Brackett. That was a shot. Lindsay Lopez, who blows the layup. He thought that Jaheim Ciego was going to go for the block. Jaheim Ciego decided to leave him alone. And here comes that bad mama jammer in Arik Nicholas. And that's an exclamation point in this ball game for Arik Nicholas. 3:14 to go. Victor Evans finds Lindsay Lopez. He split the defenders. Cannot get that layup off the glass. The ball outlet. Deshaun Brackett. Brackett will find Arik Nicholas with back-to-back jam. Lindsay Lopez at the end of the floor was blocked, but he draws the foul. Look at the face of Arik Nicholas. That's a man who came out to play tonight, and he's leading this team to a victory. That's the Arik Nicholas that I know from the past when he played for the same Kaya Western Ballaz team. The aggressiveness, the hustle play, excellent defense. Tonight he's showing everything in his repertoire here inside the Rosachisa Garcia Auditorium. Lindsay Lopez with 2 free throws coming his way. 13 points in the ball game, go along with 2 assists as he gets his 14th point from the free throw line. But it's still a 29-point lead. His second free throw is up, and it's also good. So we see changes coming into the ball game as Arik Nicholas will get a breather, it seems. No. Arik will stay in this one. Jihad right. Arik Nicholas. Leaving it off to Kirk Smith, who gets the layup to go. That was too easy. But all because of Arik Nicholas with the up fake, has his defender flying by and then delivering that ball to Kirk Smith Jr. That's Johan Bermudez who missed the shot. Kerwin Palacio. Here comes Allison as he missed that 3-point shot. So Coach Juan has cleared his bench. (101-71), a 30-point lead, folks. And I believe that Coach Derek Morgan should have done the same, but he still has his starter out there on the floor. And anything can happen in the closing minutes of this ball game. You wouldn't want to see one of your starters get hurt and, you know, suffer a season-ending injury. So I believe that he should just clear his bench. And it seems that he heard me. As we can see now, Donnell Arzu coming into the game. We have Usher coming into the ball game. That's Trevon Usher. Siego still out there, one of the starter, along with Arik Nicholas. Aaron Allison cut off there by Jihad Wright. Turnover. As he was trying to get that ball to Marcus Lewis with 1:30 to go in the ball game. Arik Nicholas with 28 points, folks. He has the basketball. Here comes the shot from Usher, who missed the 3-point shot. Johan Bermudez out of the clock. Bermudez looking, he finds Kerwin Palacio, who gets the layup to go. 1:04 to go in the ball game. The long pass. Nicholas from deep, no good. Long rebound comes out to Johan Bermudez. It's a 2-on-1. Bermudez blocked by Arik Nicholas. What a statement there from Arik Nicholas. Here comes the layup from the big guy, Marcus Lewis. Jihad Wright. Nicholas. Siego with the basketball. Arik Nicholas. Nice. Siego will shoot it. It's no good. Jihad Wright claims the offensive rebound. And after tonight's game, he will remain as the leading offensive rebounder. As Nicholas will dribble this one out. Oh, that's disrespect. That's total disrespect. He shouldn't have shot that basketball, you know, already up big. So he still has some time on the clock, 3.2 seconds to go. Unless the shot clock was running down on Arik Nicholas. But Bermudez will dribble it out. And what a win for the home team, Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. Huge game, huge win. Kaya Western Ballers with back-to-back loss. They lost against the Orange Walk Running Rebels, and now tonight against Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers. Coach Juan will have to go over the video, check out the mistakes that was made in this ball game tonight. But for Coach Derek Morgan and the Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers, their second win in a row, back-to-back wins. They won on the road last week, Saturday, and now tonight at home in front of their home fans. Let's take a look at the final numbers for tonight's game. As you can see, 101 points, 46 rebounds for Easy Investment Riga Dream Ballers, 23 assists, 6 steals, 4 blocks, 19 fouls, 12 turnovers, They shot 29% from behind the three-point line, 69%. Wow, from two-point range for the Western Ballers, 75 points, 41 rebounds, 6 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, 10 fouls, 12 turnovers. Woo! 30% from behind the three-point line and 32% from the two-point area. Let's take a look at leading scorers for tonight. It is Arik Nicholas, the man of the game, with 28 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 3 big block shots. And for the Kaya Western Ballers, their guy right there, leading scorer, Mark Garden with 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals. And so as we wrap it up here, from inside the Russell T. Garcia Auditorium, I want to leave you with this Bible verse. It's taken from Psalm 121:2. It says, my help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. For Trade Cab and the rest of the DNC crew, I am Reynald Garber saying thank you for joining us here on the National Channel. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. Good night from the culture capital, Dan Griega.